Trilateral peace talks in Abu Dhabi are now laying the groundwork for a potential high-stakes leaders summit, creating a clearer political pathway for direct engagement at the highest level between the key players in the Ukraine war. A US official told Axios that Moscow and Kyiv are now very close to agreeing on a Putin Zelensky meeting, suggesting the diplomatic gap between the two sides has narrowed more than at any previous stage of the conflict. The same official stressed that several more trilateral sessions will be needed before any leaders summit, indicating that technical, security, and political details still have to be carefully worked out. Washington has said the trilateral talks involving Russia, the US, and Ukraine in Abu Dhabi went well, signaling cautious optimism that this channel could unlock further progress on ceasefire or framework discussions. A second US official told Axios they feel good about where the process stands, framing the current moment as a fragile but promising opening to move from exploratory talks toward more concrete peace negotiations. Unnamed US officials told Axios, "We are very close to a meeting between Putin and Zelensky. Additional trilateral negotiations should be organized before that. We think those meetings need to happen before a meeting between the leaders. We don't think we are far away from that. If we continue down the current path, we will get to that place." Ukraine and Russia wrapped up the second day of US-brokered peace talks in Abu Dhabi on January 24 without sealing a formal agreement, but negotiators signaled that discussions would continue rather than collapse at this stage. Public statements after the meetings avoided any claim of a major breakthrough, yet carefully kept the door open for further dialogue by stressing ongoing contacts and the value of continued engagement. A source quoted by Russia's TASS news agency said the three-way talks produced some results, hinting at limited progress on specific issues even if the sides were not ready to showcase concrete concessions. Ukrainian officials reportedly described the peace negotiations as positive in comments to Axios, suggesting that Kyiv sees value in the process and believes further rounds could gradually narrow remaining gaps. American officials said the Abu Dhabi meetings surpassed expectations, characterizing the atmosphere as upbeat and constructive, which indicates Washington views this channel as one of the most promising to date. Key agenda items reportedly included the future political status of the Donbass region and Russia's continuing strikes on Ukraine's critical energy hubs, two core issues that will likely define any eventual peace framework. As peace discussions continued in Abu Dhabi, Russia's border city of Belgorod came under major strike on January 24, underscoring how intense fighting is still unfolding alongside the diplomatic track. The regional governor described the barrage as the most massive shelling of Belgorod since the invasion began, highlighting the unprecedented scale of the attack on the city's infrastructure. Russian authorities alleged that US-made HIMARS systems were used in the strike but said there were no casualties, with damage largely concentrated on energy and utility facilities. The Belgorod attack coincided with heavy Russian bombardment of Kyiv and Kharkiv the same day, creating a deadly exchange of strikes that spanned both sides of the front. Ukrainian officials reported that Russia launched a massive overnight barrage of drones and missiles at the capital, targeting critical sites and forcing air defenses to repel waves of incoming weapons. Strikes and falling debris were recorded across Kyiv's Holosiyevsky, Desnyansky, Dniprovsky, and Solomiansky districts, damaging residential areas and vital infrastructure facilities. Parts of Kyiv were left without heating, electricity, and running water after the attacks, as hits on energy infrastructure cut essential services for hundreds of thousands of residents in winter conditions. In the northeastern city of Kharkiv, the same wave of Russian strikes injured around 14 people and damaged multiple buildings, adding to the mounting civilian toll far from the negotiating tables.